You see a lot of murders taking place in Trinidad and Tobago, right? And then I see now who it is again, right? So you see again now who the people have been murdered in the street. I see who crying and things, right? You're not seeing it with the other nations. But when you pass whole week, you see maybe a East Indian die.
Yo. What the bomber clot?
You see a Chinese die, right? You see a Syrian die, right? You see no African die, but see who die in the streets, the blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Indians, right? And there's a lot of things taking place out here and all that.
I.S.U.P.K.
Anyway, my dogs go in on the street, them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dub the beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know sister we's them dad. Hey, but anyway though, this a no playground. The Glock 19, they have to stay round. Now take no check with me payroll. Anything rise up.
When you go and check now in the police service and all that, right? So when you go back in school and thing, right, you go know that you're going on. From St. School, you either want to be a doctor and thing, right? You want to be an engineer, you want to be a baker and thing, right? But as now you finish school, police would never think that as a youth going up and thing, right? But you know what's going on with the police service, but we go bring out a lot of things about the police service today. One, that is something came from the slave masters and thing, right? And the next thing is like this now, right? So when you're growing up now, you have brothers and sisters and thing, right? All the time you're growing you're working with them, but all of a sudden now, boy, you're going on. This thing too hard for me, but I can't make it. Let me go and look to join the police service. I could go and make a little end up with a little monthly money when the a little paycheck when the month come and thing, right? But really and truly, that would that's running. That would that's really running through. I say the majority, all of them, but the majority of them that would lead from, right? And besides that is something came from the slave masters. Policing, that was never we think. We say again with in we culture we had judges and priests to judge, right? And now they bring this and from slavery and things. So no wonder when you see a lot of these murders taking place. And all two of these officers and them, they don't know how to judge the situation, because they're judging the situation based on the white man training. So again, when you watch something, right, a lot of these police and them, all of these brothers say, boy, let me just go in the service to see, boy, I could get a little 8,000 for the month or 9,000 and thing, right? And then after, again, well, when it's not enough, well, boy, let me go and see if I could get the most amount of tickets and thing, right? And say, well, yeah, boy, look, I go get a promotion and thing, right? And then see what happening out here. You're killing out your brothers and all these things, right? I will see what the scriptures talk. And so even in the Bible, it talks about the police and them, right? And the soldiers and all that, right? I will see what John telling. You will see what John telling these. You will see what John telling these brothers and them, right? So again, when you check out all these things with these police and them are going on and thing, because right, the spirit is not at the Most High. And when the spirit, that the spirit of Satan and thing, right? And not to deal with their brothers and them, right? He's saying all of them, but the majority of them, they don't know how to deal with people out here, right? And let me give me Luke chapter 3 and verse 14.
The book of Luke chapter 3 and verse 14. And the soldiers likewise demand him, saying, what shall we do? And he said unto them, do violence to no man.
So this is what John telling these soldiers and what we call today the police and the soldiers, the regiment. He say, hey, do no evil to no man and thing, right? So you think it's now soldiers and thing was dealing with people harsh? They deal with soldiers, they deal with them people harsh since in John the Baptist time. So don't feel that's now one thing and thing, right? And what people don't know is this again. When we talk about reincarnation, yeah, this policing, reincarnate and come back on the face of the earth and all to them. Wickedness will be doing people out here. Yeah, come back and all to. So don't feel like, hey, there's no police doing wickedness and thing. They're doing it since in John time, right? Go ahead.
And the soldiers likewise demanded him, saying, what shall we do? And he said unto them, do violence to no man, neither accuse any falsely, and be content with your wages.
Right, so one, do no false, do nothing falsely against any brothers and them, right? So you see something they happen, right? All the time with when they kill when the policeman get killed, and all of a sudden Jacob they say, hey, outright was the police officers and thing, right? But when they go and do the test and thing now, they get to find out that and I just sort of think before even test can come out, you're done backing the officers already and saying that, hey, yeah, them officers and them was defending it and thing, right? But not knowing after again, now when you go and do the test and thing, now you see what happened and thing. The bullet came from the police officer and thing, right? And if it wasn't for that now, people pushing for that, that would have be just next brother go on down the line by next police and thing, right? And you see what happened there and all too. Say, see what the Moses is saying and all too. Do no force. So they're already to back each other. And when you go through the scriptures, you see no police saying, boy, wait now, boy, that man, now boy, we have to go against boy, I have to go against my colleague. What you doing there? But when you go and take that oath and thing, right? They're taking that oath for the own brothers and them thing, right? Even when you go and take that oath and all too, how much police officers must be our brothers selling drugs and thing, right? But you see again, they're selling drugs. They're going to lock up their brothers and them selling drugs. They ain't going to do that and thing. They ain't going against their brother, but they take that oath to say, hey, let me lock up my mother, let me lock up my father, let me lock up my sister and thing. But as long as you not in that bloodline, where them going against and locking up everybody else, but the brother and sister who might be selling drugs and thing, who might be know they in badness and thing, they ain't going against that. So this is why I tell my little son and all too when he started to grow up, hey, one thing I don't want you to be out here, I don't want you to be no police out here, I don't want you to be no pastor out here and thing, because it seems like hey, you're doing one thing right and the next thing, you're doing one thing right here and the next thing, don't be no hypocrite. If you had to be righteous, you had to be righteous right you. Don't go and say right here what's going on. I go and get a man a ticket for a brake light, and then after now you see a virgin selling drugs and he ain't going to carry down, but you carry down the man for the bulb blowing and the car lights and thing, but your virgin selling drugs, he ain't doing that and thing. So you can't be coming here now and then saying, well, hey, I'm a police officer and thing, and you know what? But then after when coming to your people and your friends, you're paying a blind eye to it and all too. Same thing with these pastors and them out here and all too. All these P's and them and thing. Police, pastors, there's time now we training them no way. Don't go and look to do these things, because eventually you're thinking to be a police, eventually you're going to really become out a hypocrite and all too. And that is just the truth out here and all too. Because it just seems like hey, it's just about the money, and when you check back out what's going on with blacks, Hispanics, you see again it's hypocrisy, right? You watch what happened with Damian Leng, right? This businessman down Sanford and no one thing, right? When you check out what happened there and all too, right? Up come when we brothers them all in Port of Spain, C-Lots, Beatum and thing, Lavantil, get guns with get hold with guns. You see they're going to face the marshal, they're going to get jail time, right? But up come Damian Leng and thing, 20-something gun and thing. Damian Leng in spend a day inside the jail. And thing, right? But how come we brothers and thing? So you see what going on thing? So the police service just really out here that's what to oppress black people and all, right? With the regiments and them. But when coming to the other nations and them, they're free to do what they want and thing. We see it with Kamala, the time too again, right? Up come all over the morning, they could bang down with door and thing, carry down grandmother, because hey, you living in this house and thing because they are marijuana and thing at the time when marijuana was illegal. But up come now, Kamala marijuana in your house. You see Kamala go down, they tell you something resembling with after some months pass and thing, they say it's marijuana. Then after she come out and say, I wasn't in the country at the time and all kind of thing. But it still will be going on against the policing in this country. It's not for the black man. It's only for the other nations. Let me go to Imbert. Remember the time with Imbert's son when he lost his phone and all too? Look how much thing we lost in out here. Black man lost in the car out here. Black man can't pay the loan, but the police could find that car when you can't pay that loan to the bank and say, well, yeah, look we get back the car and thing, right? But what you're going on here, right? This man come and lost his phone, and then after they say no time, give back this heathen again now son phone and thing, right? And when we go into all these complaints and thing. When we go into all these complaints about black people and thing, you see nothing. But when it comes to the other nations and thing, there's a blind eye. Kamala was a blind eye. Kamala, all that weed was a blind eye. Imbut was a blind eye. Then after you're talking about Leng again, the white boys and them again, they play a blind eye, all them guns. This year, next Syrian year, about 2 years ago, Sinclair. when they hold him with all the guns again, no jail time again. But it's only one people making jail in this country, right? You that the black Hispanics and the Native Indians. It's time now. We black brothers now come together and see what's going on here. But it's like, hey, it's like I.S.U.P.K talking, we brothers talking, we sisters talking, and everybody that's playing a blind eye and seeing what's going on. We see now we getting gunned down in the streets and things. We seen who making all the money when we go in all the prisons and them. You're hearing how much the Syrians and them making off our way and things. Just the other day, they boasting how much they lost 93 million, right? And then after within about this quarter of the year, they make 73 million back and thing, right? And this is who they making all this money off of? You black Hispanics and Native Indians, and then come out to boast again, right? So you see again when we coming out here, we saying here we want to go and be a police, but when you want to go and be a police and thing, you have to be a police for everybody, right? Not only for the other nations to be to get away, and only the black Hispanic and Native Indians getting locked up, being oppressed, being killed and thing, but these other nations walking free. Kamala walk free, Imbut and them walking free. You see again Damian Leng and them walking free, Kamala walking free and thing. But when coming to these other nations and them, when coming to the black Hispanic and Native Indians, there's nothing free about the black Hispanic and Native Indians. Baby and all, if they can get a chance to charge a baby, it must be 2 years if it's a black Hispanic and Native Indian, go to charge a baby and all too. But the other nations and them, nah, them had to take the time and thing, right? And with them, any brother who's a police are taking the time with these other nations and them. But when coming to your brother, you seen your brother like an enemy in front of your eyes and thing. But these other nations and them, you want to take your time with these other nations and them and thing. And do come in the service to say that's dealing with your brothers and them, and that who are really coming to do and thing, you're really coming to oppress your brothers and thing, because they're not going around these other nations and them. We can't even walk in Palmas and Diego Martin, certain part of Diego Martin and thing, right? So the countries for everybody together we aspire, together we achieve. But that black man walking in Diego Martin and Westmoreland and thing all early morning, and then they're going to call the police and thing and say, hey, because seeing somebody strange walking there, you know what's going on? Hey, Mr. Man, what are you doing here? But if a Syrian come down library, a Syrian come down library walking, we don't have no time for that. We don't have no time to call police and thing. But this is how this be with the black man and all, and this is be with the police in these other nations and them too. Because these police and thing out here is really for to protect these other nations and not for the black Hispanic and Native Indian man. And you see what's going on in the scriptures, right? What John was talking about. And who John talking about? The brothers and them in the soldiers and thing. He wasn't talking about the East Indian officers and thing. Because why? All the prophets and them was ordered to go to the black Hispanic and Native Indian man. So it wasn't about John talking to the East Indian soldier and the African soldier and the white man soldier and thing. You was talking to the black Hispanics and them soldiers, say, hey, don't do your people these things and them. Don't go falsely against your brother. Don't kill your brother and them too. This is what you're talking about and thing. And you know what you say? Be contented with your wages and thing. When you check back out again, right? I had a lot of partners and them. These was one of the most laziest set of fellas and them. I know what they're doing. They always breaks in from working. I know what they want to do. They end up leaving again. They never change the spirit. I know what they're going to look for. Hey, let me go and join the service. Let me go and be a coast guard. Let me go and be an army. Let me go and be a policeman. I never change the spirit. I know what they do. They come in the service with that same spirit. So if there was just how there was in the world, it's the same spirit. All they're just doing, they're just getting a bigger paycheck when the month come than what they was really working for and all too, right? So the same thing what John was saying, hey, be contented with your ways. Do no evil to your brother.
Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?